right, lads. What are we discussing?
I got a few
Uh,
topics on standby.
so as usual, Chris is carrying us. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
And
pretty
that's
much.
why we're that dumbass podcast.
True.
Hey.
You know
Hey!
what? At least we're consistent with our intro.
True.
is
Honestly, I'm very
Just
happy.
cut
I'm-
into
I'm
a random
shocked.
point of the conversation and just be like, "That's why we're that dumbass
Dumbass
podcast."
And no one ever understands the conversation beforehand.
But
They
that's the
get
best
zero
part.
context. They get
Supposed
zero
to.
context.
They're not supposed to.
Exactly.
The less they know, the better.
They never will know what the hell we were talking about beforehand. They'll just know, oh, so these people are just being dumbasses again.
Context?
To be fair, we don't even know
Context?
what we're talking about half the time. So
Me looking
I
for the
was
context? I
I
disappeared
was
for a moment.
discussing I was discussing
Look
Ugly
for the
Sonic.
context. You were looking for the context. That's why you disappeared.
True. Yeah, no. So, my morning was spent watching Ugly Sonic do movie spoiler things. That was pretty poggers.
Ah, that's cool.
I love the Sonic. I loved Sonic when he walked to Walt Disney himself and stabbed him in the heart, and
True.
then he became the CEO of Disney.
He took Walt Disney out of the Sears program just to stab him.
True. I can't believe Ugly Sonic now owns Disney in the Chip and Dale cinematic universe. Oh no! I did watch the movie since I literally had nothing else to do this morning outside of this recording. Yeah, the movie's pretty good. The trailers were fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand how they could be that bad. Like, honest to God, I rewatched the trailers. I'm like, this was dog shit.
This doesn't sell the movie at all.
I was not gonna see it if it wasn't for the fact that Ugly Sonic was in the movie. I guarantee I would have never saw that movie.
And that's what's funny is that there's probably a lot of people with the same mindset as you. So the
Yeah.
fact that like somebody spoiled the fact that Ugly Sonic is even in the movie, so many people went to see it
Yeah,
because they just didn't believe it.
I know, and everyone I've
know this is real.
and everyone I have seen online talk about the movie have all said the same thing. Why were the trailers god awful? Because this movie's pretty good. Yeah, no, it's very similar to Roger Rabbit, in the best way possible. I loved the part where they mentioned that the Paw Patrols have canonically ripped the nuts off someone.
What?
Oh yeah, so this is an actual joke in the movie. It's not much of a spoiler, because it has nothing to do with the plot. Yeah, so so in the movie, it's like I said, it's very similar to Roger Rabbit. How like there's
Yeah.
like cops trying to find like missing cartoons and all that, right? One of the detective ladies told Chip and Dale that the police agency doesn't trust her anymore because she got a wrong tip on where Peppa Pig was. Because
Wait.
apparently Peppa Pig was apparently kidnapped. And the lead said that that Peppa Pig was hiding at somewhere in Nickelodeon Studios. So they broke into Nickelodeon, and apparently they got it wrong, and the Paw Patrol got jumped and ripped the nuts off of someone because they said, and I quote, after that day, the chief was never could never have kids. So that.
Wait a minute. I just realized
What?
Twitter
like
had
me?
a successful cancellation of a cop.
Oh my God! They can successfully.
The chief
cancel
is the cop.
They can successfully cancel Paw Patrol.
He was the fucking poster boy. So of course he's the fucking chief. They fucking canceled his ass. Twitter made it so that dog cannot have kids.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that the dog couldn't. The dog ripped the nuts off of someone.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah. No,
Do you know what happened to him afterwards?
He didn't have kids, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, obviously. But...
That caught me so off guard. They just casually said the Paw Patrol just literally ripped the nuts off of someone.
What? Amazing.
Also, the fact that Sora is dead. Sora
Sora
is
is
canonically dead.
Good.
I mean, he took way too much of a beating in Smash. It was all over for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen the bright cells that the Sora players use?
The Sora, it's just all the Sora players. They've united into the minds of Sora in this movie.
And all have died.
Good.
Yeah, no, fucking, I like, there are certain, jokes in it that I don't want to, like, the only thing I've even mentioned to these guys is that movie Sonic is, like, actually, or Ugly Sonic he's called, literally is important to the plot. Like, it's not, I just thought it was gonna be a one-scene gag. No, he's, like, actually important to the plot.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
That's funny, but that's also kind of tragic.
It's-
Why would you do this?
He said, and I quote, I don't do fast. Sonic does fast. I do slow.
What? Is he not even fast?
No, he's not fast. He can't run fast.
So he's just not Sonic.
No.
No, he's not Sonic. He's Ugly Sonic.
Yeah, he's
Duh.
Ugly Sonic. They always address him as Ugly Sonic, not Sonic.
Yeah, but even like
Also
Metal
the fact
Sonic
that-
and Shadow and like
Also,
Knuckles are like fast in some regards.
Also the fact that they zoom in on his teeth multiple times.
I hate
They
it.
do.
I
They do.
absolutely hate it.
They specifically point at his teeth multiple times.
Just full set of human teeth.
It honestly was way. I'm just in shock that it's just an actual, like, I had a good time. I had a good time with this movie, and I could honestly say I would recommend it to people who enjoyed movies like Roger Rabbit and things like that. Because I knew that, like, huh?
So no one.
No one.
Shut the fuck up. That movie's a classic.
Or people
I
who
love.
really like Jessica Rabbit.
Oh yeah, they also made a joke of Jessica Rabbit in bondage.
And so I say to Shelly,
Huh.
I think
So
You have to watch this now.
unfortunately, we never got to see in the movie, but we saw Roger at the very least. That made me happy. I got to see my boy again, and we'll never see him ever again.
Back into the Disney vault.
Literally just back into the Disney vault with him.
Oh, speaking of the Disney Vault, one of them, some of the Marvel characters that they've been teasing for so long are finally happening. They're existing.
Oh, which one?
We got 2 trailers. We got one for Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, and
Yep.
the second trailer for She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters.
All right. So first, can I just say I actually am genuinely excited for Miss Marvel. The only thing I am concerned about is what the fuck they did to her powers.
I'm actually so glad that they changed her powers for the MCU.
Really?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like her
You don't
original
like the
power set.
you don't like the stretchy?
No.
Damn. I mean, I it's just for me is the fact that, like, she now feels very similar to other MCU women characters. Like, oh, I have energy shit. Like half the female characters in the damn MCU.
I see your point, but I feel like it's
Mhm.
more of more like a Green Lantern thing.
That's
Where
fair.
it's
I mean,
constructs instead of
if it's
actual just
similar,
random energy.
like if it's similar to Green Lantern, I would like that because I'm a big fan of Green Lantern.
It should be similar to Green Lantern. I should
If
say.
it's
Marvel.
if it's yeah, well, yeah, if it's similar to Green Lantern, then I'm cool with that. Freaking love Guy Gardner. So I'm down. But then there's then there's She-Hulk.
Yeah. Cody, have you
So-
seen the trailer?
No.
Okay, so the only Marvel thing he saw was Moon Knight, which, by the way, again, fucking
Good choice.
loved Moon Knight.
Fucking
Good choice. Best
Yeah.
show on the from the Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
so far the best Disney Plus Marvel show was
You guys haven't seen
fucking-
Daredevil yet, so you guys haven't seen the
Well-
best Marvel show.
Well, I listen. Okay, speaking of, just quick, they actually did also just confirm that Daredevil is getting a Disney Plus show as well.
I'm scared.
Uh,
I'm scared. I'm so excited, but I'm also so scared.
I mean, freaking, I don't think they confirmed who's like actually doing it, so maybe they could bring the original guys back that did it. I don't know.
They
It was
should.
a fluke. Daredevil's gonna be bad.
But like, I'm gonna post an image in chat for what She-Hulk looks like, Cody. This is what she looks like,
Yeah.
and it's very it I don't know what the budget was for.
It sure wasn't.
Yeah.
Also,
and
because
they clearly spent it all on Hulk.
also,
It's
also
fucking Fiona from Shrek.
yeah, don't worry, I got another
That
image
joke
of She-Hulk
was
right
made
there.
by Twitter.
Literally, like Shrek was trending the day the trailer came out. Like, Gamora was right there.
Well, Gamora was body paint.
Well, I know, but like, I understand that. I know for like, I obviously but like, Hulk looks 10 times. Like, Hulk still looks amazing.
Yeah, Hulk still
What-
looks like he does in Endgame.
What's the problem with She-Hulk?
She's the woman, I guess.
She sure is.
She woman. We don't put
It's like,
much effort.
Marvel's like, we really gotta sell the point that she's like less than Hulk.
Oh my god, it's hold
They really
on.
sold her by just making her green, and that's it.
Yeah, no, like I don't.
Wow.
The other thing that bothers me about like I do hope this is good. Wong is in it, so it's at least that episode is gonna be good. Wong coming back and everything. Good. Wong is best character in MCU.
Wong is great.
Wong is fantastic. I still haven't seen what's his fucking name?
It sure is.
I'm scared to mispronounce it because I know for a fact people are gonna get mad at me if I do.
But who's the character?
Movie last year when not Eternals, not Black Widow, not.
Oh, Shang-Chi.
Thank you. I was so scared of mispronouncing his name. I was so scared.
I'll cry about it.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, thank you. Yeah, I know he's in that. And I haven't seen the movie yet. I want to. I just haven't gotten around to actually seeing it. I know he's in there. But I'm just happy he's just appearing in all this Marvel stuff now. Frickin' also best part of Multiverse of Madness, which I do want to discuss after the She-Hulk shit. But
yeah,
the one thing that bothers me about She-Hulk, why is she slender? Why is she slender? Like I understand like she doesn't have like the standard Hulk build. But
no, but like she looks how
She ain't even buff.
she looks how lady I forget her name, but Resident Evil lady.
Yeah, Resident Evil,
like,
yeah.
She
Lady
looks like how
Demetri-
that would look, but green.
Yeah, pretty honestly, yeah, no, that's the issue.
She
Like,
looks like straight ripped from the game. Plopped in, green texture. We're done.
We threw on the
tall
texture pack. We threw on the texture pack, guys. It just bothers me how like she doesn't look like, again, like she isn't like Hulk body type, but she's supposed to at least be like
She
built.
is supposed to be more muscular than she is.
Yeah. She does not like frickin'
she's been slacking.
let me
Leg day has
grab
not been good for her.
let me grab what she looks in Marvel 3, cuz like this was what I was like more expecting body type wise, cuz like in Marvel 3 like she's still like slender, but you can actually see like muscle definition.
You said that and I wasn't paying attention and I saw Fiona.
Yeah, like frickin' I just posted the image in chat, but like that's what she
Yeah.
looks like in Marvel 3. Like I was expecting similar to that.
I mean,
Like-
yeah, at least you can tell she's somewhat built.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like like in the other shots, it's just like, oh yeah, she's just tall green lady now. Like that's the thing that just bothers me the most. Like I don't want just tall green lady. I need
Doing a disservice to the name Hulk,
And also
let alone to herself.
also like around her face, you can like see the line like that they use for like whatever facial like face tracking.
Oh yeah,
stuff
no,
that
I
they
can
have.
definitely see
And it's like
that's
Oh.
If it's the
It's just-
same visuals that they
no.
used for Luke Skywalker and the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, it's gonna be bad.
It's just like Hulk looks fantastic.
Dude, Hulk
He's
looks
not
great.
even he's not even the
Yeah.
main character in this. Like he's part of it obviously, but like why not put the extra time into She-Hulk, the main named character of this?
Yeah.
I don't
She's a
I
woman.
don't she woman, we didn't want to put
And I
more
guess
effort
there's
to that.
also the thing that they already handled the Hulk stuff, so it was easier to use.
Well, I
but
get that,
It's
but
it's still like you're Disney.
yeah, you have Disney money. Like this shouldn't be an issue.
No,
When
it
you-
shouldn't.
I just don't understand it.
Like
It-
it's Disney money.
Look,
You've done things like
all the money went
Endgame
into
and
Ugly Sonic.
Infinity War.
All the
and-
money went into Ugly Sonic. That's
Oh, they spent their entire budget on Ugly Sonic.
Sorry, we're taking away from the Marvel department just to add to our own department, just for Ugly Sonic.
Ugly Sonic is important. He's now a Disney character because Paramount doesn't want him.
but he's still also technically Paramount property. So
I mean,
Wow.
Paramount
They
wasn't
don't
even
care.
credited.
I know, but they don't probably because they're like, no, we don't
Well,
want to be a part of
I-
this.
I-
we don't want to acknowledge that. Use it and don't tell them we let you. Just
I-
use it.
I think most people agree that it actually fell under parody law, so they legally could do this. Which
I don't know how far it could go into parody law when it shares the same name of the character it's supposed to be, and that was
Yeah.
at one time an official design for
the,
Sonic.
the only difference
Just
is that
calling
they
him
just
Ug-
added ugly before it. Like-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but-
really doesn't fall under parody.
also the fact that in the actual booth, like the booth scene where he's like running his little convention booth, there's him doing draw me like one of your French girl poses.
Oh God.
You're making me hate this more and more.
It's great.
I'm not watching this.
Literally half of Twitter is divided into this is either fucking hilarious or they legit despise this, and it's so funny.
I think it's
haven't-
hilarious, but I don't want to fucking see it.
I
No.
haven't seen the Sonic fandom so divided in so long.
Oh, you sweet innocent child.
I don't pay attention to Sonic, so
Oh,
and that's why you
sweet
haven't
innocent-
seen the fandom so
That's why
divided.
you haven't seen it.
exactly. That's fair. That's fair. But going back to the Marvel stuff, yeah, no, I want She-Hulk to be good, but like, she does not look good.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Like-
really talk about Moon Knight last week because
We did.
Eric didn't see it.
Yeah, no, we can discuss about it this week since it has been long enough to where like the people have wanted to watch it have probably watched it at this
Yeah,
point.
all the episodes are out, so
Yeah, exactly.
Spanish.
So like if you haven't seen it yet, it's been out for a while. Too bad.
It's Spanish.
Yeah, no. Moon Knight was very very fun.
Fucking great.
it was amazing.
Yeah, no, it was.
I don't like watching shows, and I watched Moon Knight.
I
That was
mean,
great.
it was. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I also appreciate the fact that they made an actual like easy segue into season 2 with introducing Jake at the end.
Yeah.
Also, the
Jake-
fact that
Jake, the Spanish guy,
frickin'
very Spanish.
Moon Knight represents all nationalities: American, British, Jewish, Spanish.
Unfortunately, they also
Psychopath.
represented French. It's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate enough that we had to deal with frickin' British, but
Yeah.
we make up with it with Jake. We got to see Jake at the end.
And I love that they didn't do the Disney thing that they've been doing with like Star Wars and other Marvel content and just throwing in forced references.
Yeah, that is true. Like I will say, one of the things I appreciate about Moon Knight the most is it felt like it was. I could obviously
Its
tell it's
own thing.
MCU. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Yeah.
it was obviously MCU, but they didn't like at all even like reference anything
It's
outside
like,
of
fuck
Moon
you,
Knight.
we're going to Egypt. I don't care where you've been.
We're going to Egypt. We're going to talk to Egyptian gods.
Oh, and the
Okay.
Egyptian gods look so good.
Oh yeah, no, they
They
look.
do.
The
They lit-
Khonshu fight at the end.
Oh,
where they're
it was.
giant and shit.
So this is
Dude.
where all the budget for She-Hulk went.
Worth it. Worth it.
Worth it, honestly.
Dude, Moon Knight was great.
Yeah, no, frickin' and at the end, his wife also became another was she a thing in the I don't know much about Moon Knight comics, but
I don't know much about Moon Knight either. I
I
just
know
know about
nothing
the
about Moon Knight other than the
the
show.
meme panels that they.
well,
out
obviously,
before.
I'm a little upset we never got to see random bullshit go. I know that's not actually what it said, but it would have been funny.
But
Random bullshit go.
see, I think that they still like. I feel like that would have been one of those forced references that they've thrown in.
I mean that's also fair. You see, I would have wanted to see it because I personally thought it would be fucking funny just to.
And I think they
just do it-
I think they had the movement for it in there. So
Yeah, they
that
did.
alone is just fine.
Yeah, I think they did actually show like the move of it. They just didn't say random bullshit go. So we at least got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it's all now we now in the MCU we got Norse gods. We're getting Greek gods soon because of Thor: Love and Thunder, and now we got Egyptian gods as well.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And, villain.
Um,
Good villain.
Oh yeah, an actual good
Oh,
MCU
yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Another one.
Frickin-
We can finally have somebody else to point to other than Thanos. Let's go.
we had like what? We had Thanos. We had Loki for that time.
Yeah.
I think people liked Killmonger a lot
Yes.
from what I
Killmonger
saw.
was so good.
Frickin' I personally liked Ultron. I also appreciate when they brought him back in What If. That's really it. I personally liked Ultron, but yeah, that's really it for MCU villains.
Ultron's alright. I much prefer like the comics.
No, I understand that.
original
I
Ultron,
understand that
but,
completely. It wasn't even like Age of Ultron. I just like what they did with him in What If.
I don't like What If. I really don't like What If.
Well, frickin' fair enough. I personally do enjoy it.
I like some of the individual stories,
Mhm.
but like some of like it's specifically all the ones that involve Thanos in like any little way.
You didn't. Are you
It
saying
makes
you
me
like
angry. No,
you
like
didn't-
I don't like
didn't-
any of the Thanos episodes.
You didn't like when Thanos was good guy?
No,
That was fucking
because
hilarious.
they had one joke for the entire episode, and it was just, "Hey, I think we should kill half the universe." No, you're stupid. Oh, okay, man.
They literally just put Thanos in counseling, and he got good.
Yeah, and then the other one, the zombie ones made me upset too, because he goes for some stupid reason, the entire
Mhm.
world is turned to zombies before
Yes.
Thanos gets the stones,
Mm-hmm.
and then Thanos goes to Wakanda, even though
Mhm.
Vision is in the base in Germany.
Yeah.
Why? Why did he go to Wakanda? The Mind Stone is not in Wakanda. It is in New Jersey.
I don't know, man. The one thing that because I know they're doing a Marvel Zombies show. They already confirmed that.
I hate that.
They already confirmed that, and there's one thing I would love if instead of going off like the What If version, which I know the most likely they'll probably do, I want comic accurate Marvel Zombies. Have you read that shit?
No.
So do you know why I want it so bad? It started out as an Evil Dead crossover.
Of course.
It literally started off as an Evil Dead crossover with Ash Williams and Marvel.
You know what? If we get to see Tony Stark cut off his arm and fucking put a chainsaw on it, sure, why not? Or the sword that he had in Infinity War.
Sure.
Yeah, so how it started in the comics, from what I remember, is Ash died, and on his way to heaven, I think it was what's his name? The Sentry, I think. I have to double check, but
Oh, their Superman ripoff?
yeah, that guy.
Yeah. It's either
Yeah,
Sentry or Hyperion.
yeah.
It's just flip a
Sentry,
coin.
I think. On Ash's way to heaven, Sentry got corrupted by the Necronomicon, becoming a Deadite. So all the zombies are Deadites in the comics.
That makes actually so much sense.
Yeah, they're
That-
Deadites.
Yeah, that makes sense that Sentry would be fucking Patient Zero.
Yeah, he became Patient Zero, and then eventually Ash comes back to life in the Marvel universe, and he literally just acts the same way as he does in Army of Darkness, where instead of trying to be the he just wants to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Even though,
I think
well,
and if I remember correctly, huh?
I was about to say, like, if I was in the Marvel universe, I kind of wouldn't want to go home. But then I thought, oh no, wait, they're all zombies. Yeah, no, never
Yeah,
mind. I would want to go home.
they were becoming Deadites, and I remember how pretty much he ended up. The original Ash actually ends up dying there, but they find the Marvel version of Ash Williams, who's the exact same.
he's just sitting there in the corner, just punching himself.
Yeah, no. In the comics, Howard the Duck is the one to kill Ash Williams. But yeah, no, he ends up fixing that issue,
Right.
and he gets, instead of going to a world filled with Deadites, he's sent to a world filled with werewolves.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's great, and I mean,
Anyways,
transitioning.
I now approve of the comic zombies.
Yeah.
What if
That's at
zombies I
least
still don't approve of? But
that's how at least the first iteration of Marvel Zombies started. I know, like, later on they become kind of more their own thing, but that's how it originally started as. Which is why seeing can I talk about Multiverse of Madness spoilers now? Has it been long enough?
it's been about 30 minutes, so I say yeah.
Okay. Timestamp for those who care about spoilers. That's why when I saw Bruce Campbell in the movie, I was like, please tell me there's a chance. Tell me there's a chance for the Marvel Zombie show. Cause he's here. He's now canon in the MCU. He's
Yeah.
in the other universe.
And
What? Nice nice guest appearance, Roddy. What are the Canadians doing on your side of the house?
COVID.
Ah, unfortunate. The people on my side of the house also have the same thing.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
fun, ain't it?
I know, right? I haven't gotten it. My family's dealt with it twice.
My corner's been completely fine this entire time.
Damn, imagine.
It's called being the isolationist of the group.
True. But yeah, no. When I saw, I was also I'm not gonna lie. When I was in the theater, seeing Bruce Campbell in the movie, I actually let out a very vocal yell of joy, and a bunch of people looked at me really confused as to why I was popping off.
Amazing.
My family looked over like, why the fuck is he like popping off at like this hot dog vendor? Or well, no, it was pizza balls. That's what it was. I forgot. He was the pizza ball vendor.
Just exploded. Wait, no. Oh, I just
Yeah, no.
had a good idea.
What's up?
She-Hulk, you introduce the Thunderbolts. Luke Cage.
Mhm.
You bring back the actor who played Luke Cage from the Netflix shows. He's too good, goddammit. He was a Thunderbolt. You bring back Thunderbolt Ross.
So I will admit, like, Thunderbolts is the team in Marvel I know the least of. So
It's the one I know the least of too, but I know from
Wow, because I didn't know they
this
existed until
thing.
just now.
I knew they
Yeah.
existed because of Marvel 3, specifically Hawkeye.
I
Yeah,
know that Juggernaut from the
Mhm.
X-Men
yeah.
is also on the team. I forget
Oh.
who else. I think it's the Wrecking Crew also who's on
Ah.
the team.
Yeah, I knew Thunderbolts existed because in Marvel 3, Hawkeye's intro said I think it was like Avengers, Defenders, Thunderbolts, I make any team good. So that's how I found out about Thunderbolts. I knew they existed. I just didn't know much about them.
I don't know much about them either, other than
Yeah.
I think that their Ross is like basically Suicide Squad, but most of them can't die because you have Luke Cage and Juggernaut on the team.
True.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, moving. But another thing. But during the 2 weeks, was it? How long ago did has it been the 2 weeks that Multiverse came out?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, it was, because it came out 2 Fridays ago. So it would be during this 2 weeks that Multiverse did come out. I know Code hasn't seen it, which is why we see Ugly Sonic right now. Oh, he's back. Look at him go. Oh, and Sonic's back. Sonic, would you like to put your input of Multiverse of Madness? What's your thoughts, Sonic? Very poggers. You see, you love the movie. What's your thoughts on it, Roddy?
I love that they actually used Black Bolt for once in their lives.
I-
They didn't start an Inhumans project and canceled it because they got bored.
True.
Reed Richards is good. I'm really happy to see.
John, they got him.
Yeah, that, and I'm also happy to see Sir Patrick Stewart back as Professor X.
Yeah. Frickin' cause like all the trailers were hinting
And they
at
used
the
the
fact
Illuminati.
that... True, they actually introduced the Illuminati. They're all dead, but they introduced them.
Even though it's not the comics.
Well, yeah,
Illuminati.
it's not because I know comics. It's what Iron Man.
It's Iron Man, Strange, Reed's on it.
Namor, I think, is on it.
Yes.
Was Black Bolt on the original?
Charles is a part of it. I think Black Bolt.
I think Black Bolt was part of it as well.
If not
I think.
Black Bolt, then Medusa definitely.
Yeah, it was a Inhuman.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, frickin' we got a good chunk. Got a good chunk of them. Also,
and there's no Hulk on their Earth, so
True,
you know what
true.
the Illuminati did similarly to the comics Illuminati.
But I will say, my mom, I've never seen her so happy because for people who don't know, my mom is a big MCU fan.
Big Captain America fan.
Big Captain America fan. Here's a story. So the reason why my mom got into the MCU was because at 5th grade, I wanted to be Captain America for Halloween. My mom knew nothing about Captain America. She got me the costume. She didn't get me the shield. Because she didn't think it was important.
Oh.
And then she saw the movie with me. And she's like, oh.
I'm so sorry, my child.
Yeah, so I went as Captain America the year after, and I got the shield that year.
Nice.
Shieldless to shield.
Yeah,
Kid.
but my mom, she loves Captain America.
How much
But
do we want to
she's-
bet that your mom's gonna try to go as Captain Carter this year?
Oh yeah, no, frickin' anytime frickin' like Carter is in any, she watched the show that Carter
Agent
had,
Carter.
Agent Carter. She popped off when the trailer for What If came out and it showed Captain Carter for the first time.
Yeah.
And then then my mom saw live action Captain Carter. And it was so funny because she was so happy. And now that they also, I think it's a big rumor right now that they're actually working on a live action Captain Carter movie. I saw that trending quite a bit as well.
I hope that they don't overuse her because she's an
Well-
actually good character. And
Well, that's a whole thing I'll discuss after the multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Also, the fact that we didn't get Brie Larson as it's not seeing one universe and get screwed over with Captain Marvel. You know, at least there's one universe out there where they don't gotta deal with Brie Larson, the famous NFT collector.
Mhm.
Uh, we love that.
We absolutely
Uh,
love that.
yeah, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I loved the fact that they somehow actually made Scarlet Witch terrifying.
Yeah.
Like the whole beginning stuff where she was actually more like horror movie esque, especially when she was like climbing out of the reflection and like the whole body was distorted and shit. That was cool.
Yes, and the fucking mind control scene
Yeah!
with Xavier.
Yeah, dude, that was sick. They did a really good job with Scarlet Witch. I was happy. The one thing that I saw people complain about a lot uh was the fact that people were the main criticism with Scarlet Witch that I saw was people saying she could do this but couldn't kill Thanos. But
What?
my main argument for that is that she didn't
Why couldn't she kill Thanos at not the apex of her powers?
I know, right? The thing that got to me is she like the main reason why she was motivated by this was her kids. Like she was like emotionally driven and also had the Darkhold as well.
Yeah.
So like she didn't, and also
Power increase and also
kids.
motivation increase.
Also, when someone pointed out to me that Multiverse of Madness can be seen as a mom, that was like, oh, nice. But yeah, no, frickin' the Scarlet Witch was great in that. Frickin' I was so scared the entire time. Every time Wong was shown to be close to death, I was so fucking. I was actually scared.
Dude,
I
it's
don't-
Wong. They couldn't.
They can't kill Wong, dude. When is Wong gonna get his own Disney Plus show?
He shouldn't. He should just be in everything.
That just
True.
he appears in
He's
like
in everything, Marvel. Everything.
Throw
Nothing-
Wong in
nothing
everything.
can't be the Wong show except for Moon Knight, because Moon Knight's really good.
yeah. Moon Knight's like the one thing I don't want to see Wong in because I think Moon Knight
Well-
honestly works like
I don't really care if they.
You
I
just
see
see
him.
him,
in
Well,
it,
yeah,
you
but-
see him walking in the background. He has no plot relevance. You just see him multiple times.
you see a portal open up and he walks
Just
by
walks,
and
and
then
then he opens another portal and disappears, but that keeps happening.
you just see him open the portal. Mark just runs up, takes his ring, just like, sorry, I need to borrow this.
Wong is just like, what the hell?
What? Huh?
It would be so funny.
Every time I
Oh.
enter New York, I just fucking hate it more.
True, it's New York. It is New York. Oh no, frickin' I just think it'd be funny. Like even if he's just not important, he's just in every Marvel thing.
Yeah.
That he just appears.
Yeah.
But yet,
Instead of buying the rights to Stan Lee, you should just make Wong the next Stan Lee.
okay. We're gonna get to that. I haven't forgot. Trust me, I have a huge rant about that.
I do too.
Today's movie day. Oh boy.
Yeah, no. Today's theme is Marvel shit.
Yeah.
All right,
Give it-
cool. I'll just sit this one out.
Morbius.
fellas. I didn't-
Don't worry,
This,
Morbius. Don't worry.
this podcast episode is gonna make more billion views.
Ooh! We mentioned Morbius, and now suddenly all reviews go
Sneaking
up.
into the Morbius lane?
Yo, we're sneaking
Morbius
into the
is
Morbius
merging?
lane.
They're
We're
morbing?
merging into the Morbius lane.
Merging into the Morbius lane. Oh my god. Fucking no,
The
I
head of the incident said those
I will-
words.
another criticism I saw for Doctor Strange was how Reed has
Right? Yeah, right?
laughing
Yeah,
at.
I heard it. I heard what you said.
Yeah, right?
My fucking god. Also, I
that
haven't
funny?
Yeah, it was funny.
also I haven't addressed this yet, but hi, I'm using my 2D model. I'm gonna.
Why'd you point it out?
Why did you?
I
point
just
it
I
out?
just realized that I haven't said it yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Illuminati
Yeah.
are fucking stupid.
Fucking the one
Everything they
criticism I
said that their Doctor Strange did wrong, they did wrong.
yeah. It was another criticism I saw was how people are like, "Yo, Reed Richards is supposed to be a smart person. Why did he mention how Black Bolt's powers work?" and
And that's not even Black Bolt's full powers. He can fly. The thing on his forehead, he can shoot
Mhm.
energy out of. That's not his only power.
well, I honestly didn't know that.
They're so like
I
dead focused on Black Bolt speaking. It's like
yeah.
that's not
I
his
that's
only thing.
another thing I am very unfamiliar with is the Inhumans. The only Inhuman stuff I know was from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. With the whole Inhumans stage and all that. That's literally all I know. So I'm less familiar with that.
The only reason I want Earth's Mightiest Hero show to come back is because I know that those writers could do the Inhumans right.
Oh, the Inhumans were in that show?
No, they weren't, but the Kree were.
Oh,
And
okay,
the Kree
okay.
were very comic accurate. They were really good.
Gotcha.
And actually, no, wait, yeah, they did have some Inhumans. They had some Inhuman villains on it. And that's how they introduced
Nice.
the Guardians of the Galaxy into the show.
Oh, nice. Oh, but yeah, no, I just, fucking that scene of Reed being like he can obliterate you with just a whisper out of his mouth. Wanda, what mouth?
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking,
Smartest man alive.
just casually repeating in my head how he speaks, and his head fucking implodes.
And then Charles Xavier fucking Strange always runs off on his own. Charles Xavier goes off on his own.
I guess I'll have to do this myself. I guess it's down to me. In his fucking wheelchair, just strolling on, his entire team dead.
The only people who actually like did good were Captain Marvel and Captain Carter.
Yeah. But I will say, John fuck, I swear Jim from The Office, yeah, I will say, seeing him as Mr. Fantastic, I knew there were, like, mentions of him potentially being Mr. Fantastic, but when I saw him, I genuinely popped the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I will be honest, I like the Fantastic Four, I don't like Reed.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
I don't like Reed.
Reed is the most unlikable out of all of them.
Yeah. So seeing Jim from The Office as Mr. Fantastic, and honestly having a really cool suit.
Wait, you know what's funny?
What's funny?
Is that we're one step further to seeing the paper bag Spider-Man costume.
Oh my God, you're right. There's a chance.
Venom's on Earth. And
True.
the last command that he was given was that he was gonna talk to the Spider-Man guy.
Oh, dude.
And and now we have a Reed Richards. So it's not unlikely that we see Spider-Man swinging around with a paper bag on his head.
It's also fucking just the scene of Black Bolt's head imploding and fucking Reed becoming string cheese or forever just looping in my head.
That's funny though.
They literally turned him into string cheese. Honestly, the best way they could have killed him off. And then
String cheese is pretty good.
it was so.
I was about to say, could you imagine how that's how they sell like blue string cheese?
Yo guys, check out this exclusive blue
Just like,
string cheese.
The fucking packaging is just like the black and white parts of his suit.
Reenact your favorite scene from Multiverse of Madness.
You too can just be like Scarlet Witch.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
Hi, Ugly
Dude,
Sonic. I'm
also-
so glad you agree with my idea.
Yeah, thank you, Ugly Sonic. Also, the fact that Jim from The Office so far has a terrible track record with living in movies.
Yeah.
He got killed off in The Quiet Place, and now he's dead in the Marvel Universe. Literally.
I mean, the entire Illuminati was just throwaway characters. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll get like a main universe version of the Illuminati eventually. Like eventually.
Eh.
Probably not the same characters, but Did they ever actually? There's one thing I never looked into. Did they actually say? Was it still Carol as Captain Marvel, or was it someone? Was it supposed to be Rambo?
I don't know.
I think people, because I was like, they didn't really say who it was. I assumed it was Rambo because I
I
know at one point Rambo
forget
was
that
Captain
if they
Marvel.
did, but I don't think it's Carol. It like
Well, yeah, I didn't know. I assumed it was Rambo since frickin' literally would make better Captain Marvel than Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Fuck Brie Larson.
the only good part about the WandaVision show. I said it.
I mean, I disagree with you there. I enjoyed WandaVision quite a bit, but fair enough. Rambo was great in that.
Right. As a Star Wars fan, I can never like anything that Ryan Johnson makes.
As a non-Star Wars fan, I say that, but at some point I'll watch Star Wars. But yeah, no. Overall, freaking Multiverse of Madness is pretty cool. It's a fun movie.
Can I get a
Hopefully,
yeah?
yeah, it was pretty good.
No,
I'd
Cody,
put it.
can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Truly merging into the Morbius lane.
True.
I'm upset we
Morbius.
never.
Merging into
Featuring guest star
Mother.
I will
Mother
say.
Morbius.
I will say. I wish we did
No.
get. I wish we did get
No.
Superior Iron Man. I will say that. That would have been funny.
Yeah, but I don't think that I highly Robert Downey Jr. doesn't need to come back.
Well, no, like
to the
freaking.
role unless he wants
well,
more money.
I
Unless he wants
know.
to make more $1 billion.
I know the main thing that people are mentioning of Tom Cruise being Superior Iron Man. That was like the main thing I saw leading up to the movie. Because I think frickin' that was like the main thing. I was like, yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool, but either way, we got. I now have faith in the Fantastic Four movie because there's no way in hell they don't bring back Jim from The Office. It's gonna happen,
You never know.
dude. If they
I feel like they
recast,
can still be
they-
good options for Reed.
I know. Listen, they gave me my favorite version of. They made me like Reed. It's just the fact that it's Jim from The Office. That's all that matters to me.
I look at the. So remember the tweet that we talked about earlier, the She-Hulk Shrek tweet. Yeah, I look over and then Keegan posts it in chat. She-Hulk.
Truly. Oh my god. But we'll move on past multiverse. Frickin' Stan Lee was the other thing that was
Yeah.
brought up earlier, and then we're gonna talk about that, fuck that.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Marvel recently bought the rights to Stan Lee to put in both
The rights to his likeness, by the way.
yeah,
That's
the
what it
the
was.
rights to his likeness. So they can use Stan Lee whatever way they want for the next 20 years. They specifically said 20 years. And yeah, the whole thing when it comes to using dead people that know people who are now dead in movies and shit like that, it feels wrong.
It's disrespectful.
It's
it, like,
disrespectful.
That's what I think it is.
But I think in some cases, I think that it's all right depending on how you go about it. This is
Yeah.
definitely fucked up.
Oh yeah, no. It like the one thing I will always say, like the best dead actor they've done, at least in my experience so far, was how they handled Harold Ramis in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Because for people who've never saw the film, pretty much the entire film is based on the fact that Egon, I think, my brain is fried right now.
I still want to add to that list. Grand Admiral Tarkin. I know neither of you know who that
Well,
is,
yeah.
but for Star Wars, they did a really good job at recreating the actor. I think that's the best like recreating CGI that they've done. From Disney.
So how they handled Egon in the Ghostbusters Afterlife is that they actually the entire plot is the fact that he's dead. Because if like the first scene of the movie is showing how Egon was fighting a ghost and then he was killed. And then how the main characters in the new movie are his grandkids. And near the end, they get the other 3 original Ghostbuster actors back: Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, all that.
Yeah.
And near the end of the movie, they show a ghost version of Egon helping. It looked fantastic, but not the best way they put it is that he didn't speak the entire time. He said nothing. So they didn't even get like a sound alike. He just couldn't speak. And to me, I felt like that was a very respectful way of doing it. It wasn't another person playing him. They just
Was just
yeah,
basically him.
Yeah.
pretty much.
And another thing for another good example for dead actors, Alec Guinness was the original Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mhm.
Star Wars Rebels did a really good job because they had the voice actor for Clone Wars of Rebels, and they turned his voice into Alec Guinness's voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
And it was so well done. Like, it actually sounds like him. And I think they had a little bit of Ewan do the same, since he's actually closer to Alec Guinness than the voice actor. But it's really well done, and I think that at least for animation terms, that's a good way for dead actors.
It feel like with the Stan Lee thing, this thing is obviously done just to like leech off the image of Stan Lee. Like, we're gonna put in more quirky cameos of Stan Lee in our movies.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
It's obviously
like,
just like
You don't?
It's obviously just a thing. It's just like, hey, look, it's the guy who made the comic.
Yeah. But
even though you won't put Jack Kirby in your films whatsoever.
I know. That's the other thing. They haven't put Jack Kirby in anything. Like, they didn't even credit him for years. It wasn't until like recently they actually started.
Yeah.
Like, what's freaking?
So like people in the comics community are just like, yeah, Stan Lee didn't create these all on his own.
Yeah, no, there was Jack Kirby.
Stan Lee's just a writer. He's not.
Also, fun fact. As a Ben 10 fan, I'm gonna give a little fun fact. Ben in the show, Ben 10's full name is Benjamin Kirby Tennyson.
That's good.
Yeah, no, like his middle name is Kirby off of Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
And the
fucking character that didn't even make it into the Marvel universe. It pays more tribute.
Well, like even like if you watch the original series, like all the dots are also references to the comics Jack Kirby did, like the Kirby dots. Yeah. Like they literally paid so much more like tribute in a non-Marvel thing to Jack Kirby. It's unfortunate as well, because like freaking I don't act like I know a lot about Jack Kirby. I just knew like he did like a lot of like great shit for Marvel, and how he was also one of like the head guys.
People call Stan Lee the grandfather of comics.
Yes.
Jack Kirby is actually the grandfather of comics.
Yeah, because I knew
he worked on like a lot of shit, like Marvel, DC, and like even outside of that, he was really fucking good artist.
I remember, because the main thing I remember, the main like Jack Kirby situation being with was with the Eternals. How I think Jack Kirby did a lot of shit with Eternals in the comics. I could be wrong. That's what I was just told. But I know a lot of people mentioned how like they're upset the Eternals were done poorly in the MCU, because apparently that was Jack Kirby's, like, he did a lot of stuff with the Eternals. And all that jazz, because I remember like the artwork for Eternals was shown to be like a big thing Kirby worked on as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's unfortunate that like this man who's also a big part of Marvel has barely gotten any recognition.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's an unfortunate situation, especially for both Jack
And-
Kirby not getting the credit he deserves, and Marvel now leeching off Stan Lee's likeness when, if you actually look into the last 5 years of Stan Lee's life, it is horribly depressing.
Yeah.
Of how much elder abuse was going on for this man. Because if I remember correctly, for people who don't know, I could be wrong, but from what I looked into it, like from a bunch of like videos and stuff I read, his daughter, I think, leached off a lot of like Stan Lee near the end. And like how I think it was either his agent or manager, or whatever, was
Yeah,
I think
some business official.
yeah, pretty much was like also using Stan Lee for a bunch of stuff to make a lot, and also the fact that I think Stan Lee barely made any money because the majority of it was going to like other people
Yeah.
instead of Stan Lee. So it's just really sad, especially like after his what, like
after
his what,
Jonah died, like it
yeah,
was so downhill for him.
yeah. It's really tragic just to hear these cases of elder abuse because like it's not really even like brought up very often.
And it's still abusing
yeah.
after so long.
Oh yeah, they're still like taking advantage of this man and leeching on like this is like not a respectful way.
If Stanley were still around at the time that NFTs were being made,
Oh my god, the NFT shit.
I know for 100% that he'd call it out, even if it wasn't him.
Yeah.
He'd call that shit out.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Obviously, it's NFT.
Because for people who also either don't remember or don't know, I think it was months ago, Stan Lee's Twitter account was used to promote NFTs of a character
of himself and a new Marvel character.
Yeah. It
who
was
a person of color, so you can't hate these NFTs.
Yeah, you
or
can't.
else
You can't.
Racist. You're
yeah,
the
exactly.
wrong one for hating these NFTs.
Yeah, they were using the fact that this character, I think he was Indian.
Indian, somewhere around that
Yeah,
territorial area.
Yeah.
Around the
Middle Eastern
Asian
area, something like that.
area.
Yeah. But yeah, no, because this character is someone of color, you can't hate it. That was their big defense. Like, no, like people of color hated this.
Yeah.
So
I hate the NFTs not for what's on them unless they're bad.
Yeah.
I hate them because they're NFTs.
Yeah, they're NFTs. They serve no.
In this case,
purpose.
they were bad.
Yeah.
They were very poorly recreated comic design, which wasn't good at all.
It's
Thanks.
like if you actually saw the Stan Lee NFTs, they were butt ugly.
I try to
It's-
forget them.
Yeah. Most people try to forget them, but I think it's just like like
The only
I
reason
enjoy
don't
the-
forget them is just because it's that level of scummy.
yeah, it's very
Yeah.
scummy. Like this like I'm not gonna like I know a lot of people recently like people need to stop putting Stan Lee on a pedestal, and I don't disagree to an extent, but
Give
Well,
the
it's
man
st-
the credit he deserves.
yeah, he deserves
but don't,
credit.
but don't toss him up there like he's like the god of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but it's not even like a thing of like, oh, we're just continuing to like see this man as like, quote unquote godfather, like not grandfather of comics, when like there's other people like Jack Kirby and people like that. It's the fact that they're taking advantage of this man, years after he's passed away.
It's been
like-
years, yeah.
Yeah, it's been like, Endgame was his last one, right? His last cameo.
I'm not sure actually. I think
Because I don't remember him Far From Home.
no.
so I
he
think-
he was not in Far From Home.
Yeah, because I know he's in Endgame. He was in Endgame because he was in the hippie car and they de-aged him. For that
yeah.
scene. Yeah, it was like war, not peace, not war, or whatever.
Yeah.
When they were going back in time to get some more PIM particles.
But his last cameo, it was actually a really good one.
Which one?
It was in the Spider-Man game, the PS4 game.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
actually got. I
and,
got to that.
Mary Jane and Peter Parker are walking out of the
Yep.
restaurant that he's working at. And he's like, you know what? You two were always my favorites.
Yep. I got to that point before my PS4 died.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I'm like, that's amazing. By the way, that game is
And that, honestly,
good.
that was a good final cameo for
yeah,
him.
that was also the fact that I'll still not get over the fact that he cameoed in Teen Titans Go the movie.
Yeah.
He was fucking. They
That's so
actually
great.
put him in Teen. I still need to watch that movie. I still need to watch that movie. I've heard good things about it. I do want to see it. But yeah, no, it's
I also like
it's
how Teen Titans Go pay tribute to their creators.
yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
do.
The way that they did it, Robin, Starfire, and Raven had no idea who
Mhm.
the fuck they were, but Beast Boy and Cyborg were just big fans of them.
Nice.
And it was like, oh, they think they're the real Teen Titans. And then they had like a whole thing where like they transformed them into the classic Teen Titan.
Oh yeah. I actually do remember seeing that a few times.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's I think it like when stuff is done respectfully, I think it's beautiful. When shit is done like this, what they're going to do with Stan Lee,
I know.
that
Yeah,
'cause-
no.
Just
Because-
let them
No.
rest.
literally, this man was in hell for the last 5 years of his life. Just let the dude actually just rest in peace for love of God. Like, it's just sad. Like, and everyone already knows what's going on. Like, no one's blind to this shit. We can obviously tell this is done for like freaking adult babies. Be like, oh, you just send me.
Give me money.
You just send me, guys. Just send me.
It's not even for money at this point. At this point, like, I don't want to see another Marvel movie, like, because, like, you're
Yeah.
forcing him in there, and it's like,
It's really sad. Yeah, it's just gross. It's just gross, dude. Like if you're going to pay tribute to a deceased actor, it's got to be done actually respectfully. Whether it's done like the freaking Ghostbusters way, where like, you act like you don't even get anyone to actually replace the voice. He's just there. Or if it's done the way Roddy described
yeah,
with
with
the
somebody becoming the voice.
yeah. I think that's completely a respectful way to do it. But when it's gonna be done like the Stan Lee way, because we all know like frickin' they're going to like force in like cameos to be like, yo guys, he's still alive. Because there's gonna be people that think he's still alive who aren't connected to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like extremely casual people that don't use social media, like, oh,
They're just gonna be like, huh, I wonder why he disappeared from these
Yeah, like,
Marvel films for a little bit.
yeah, it's going to happen.
And then they're gonna be like, "So why did he disappear?"
Hey, what?
Oh God, wait, what? But he's
Why did
but-
the old guy disappear in the Marvel movies? And then they just read Stan Lee has died.
It's like another freaking yeah, it's like another situation that is like another like using the likeness of someone to just benefit others. Have you ever heard like the situation with like Bob Ross? and
that
whole
pissed me.
situation?
That pissed
I-
me.
I haven't heard
off.
of that. You're gonna have to fill
So
me in.
okay, so there was a recently, well, I say recently, it was a couple months ago.
It was
Uh,
around the same time that other like
Yeah.
deceased people started getting-
Netflix put on a documentary of the history of Bob Ross. And it was I think it was mostly done by the son of Bob Ross. And pretty much they described how nowadays, I think it's like some corporate people are pretty much like abusing the likeness of Bob Ross and things like that.
No, that
Um,
happened like short. That I mean, that was an ongoing thing shortly after Bob Ross passed. Like,
yeah.
he lost the rights. Or his son couldn't get the rights.
They
Oh.
lost the rights to his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
his name was getting
that's
used for
unfortunate.
branding and
Like,
shit for so long.
It's like how like it's the idea of taking someone's name is next level scummy in my opinion. Like how frickin' back in the day Prince actually changed his name to like that symbol that no one even knows how to pronounce, so they just called him the artist formerly known as Prince.
Don't forget the Bob Ross NFT Funko Pop.
Oh right, yeah, the
There's that.
NFT Funko Pops.
There's that thing which
Yeah.
totally made the internet, joyous.
Yeah,
Yep.
the internet was.
This gives me more reason to hate Twitch. Bob Ross channel verified, still live to this day.
Oh yeah, they just broadcast Bob Ross episodes.
Yeah, I know the YouTube channel is ran by Bob Ross's son. I know that.
YouTube channel
That's
also has,
good.
I think, like
Yeah.
every episode of The Joy of Painting.
Yeah, and also the fact that his Bob
Yeah, Ross-
Ross's son is doing his own series. So I think it's called the continuation of Joy of Painting or something like that. Something
I mean,
along
he
those lines.
did appear in The Joy of Painting a
Yeah.
lot, so to see him
Um,
actually follow up with that was very
Yeah,
cool.
no, he's still doing that stuff, which I think is nice. But the idea of like taking
Wow.
someone's like either likeness or names just to like profit off them, that's nasty.
Taking it just because, like, people like them.
Oh yeah, like
Like,
freaking people love
oh, yeah.
Bob Ross. Even to this day, people love Bob Ross.
Like, and people like Stan Lee. Like,
Yeah.
like even when like the whole like, hey, Jack Kirby also created the comics. You guys shouldn't put Stan Lee on the giant pedestal that you do. People are like, okay, yeah, but he's still cool.
Yeah. Like it's not like he was like obviously like most people are gonna recognize like he wasn't like this squeaky clean person. Stan Lee is like freaking. I know there was a.
He's human.
Yeah,
They're
he's
humans.
yeah,
That's what makes them
that's
likable.
like at the end of the day, a lot of people remember. Hey, at the end of the day, these people are human. Like everyone does stuff in their life. You
Yeah.
know.
That's why people
Like,
don't like
yeah.
you, Twitch, Disney, because you are not people.
Exactly. Like we can hate corporations very easily.
I mean,
Because
they
they're
are people,
corporations.
but they're a lot of people. A lot of
Exactly.
people with bad decisions.
Pretty much. Yeah. We can hate the people running it.
A lot of
We can
people
hate the-
being like, "Oh, what's this good decision that we'll make?
Yeah.
What do the kids like these days?"
Oh, the case lovely type. Yes.
I don't like that I said hello, child, and then the child.
Yeah.
away.
Got immediately left. Oh, quickly off topic, but have you guys seen what Twitch is doing? The fact that they're gonna have badges to indicate
Oh, yeah,
viewers.
whether if viewers who have the stream muted and viewers who aren't actually watching the stream
Yeah.
directly. Yep.
Did you
Yep,
hear about that?
that's very cool.
That's already a thing. They've added it already.
It's
Yeah.
already a thing.
Yeah.
It's already a thing.
Is there a way to disable that shit? Because
Just
I already.
not use the badges.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I think people can manually set.
Yeah, no,
that
because here's the
themselves.
thing. Quick
From what I
tangent
heard.
about that. I already know for a fact people are gonna use this shit for bullying.
Yeah.
Because like freaking, I don't mind
Well,
people lurking.
The mainly the watching without video, like that one I don't really care about because
The watching without audio one though, like
that's
Yeah.
lurking, like watching
Yeah.
without video.
Yeah, like that. I do that all the time. I
do that a lot,
lurk.
too.
I lurk a lot. It's the fact that there's one where you have the stream muted. That's the one that's
Yeah.
That's the one that's gonna get to me personally, because it's like, I'd rather have someone lurking than someone that's just like, oh, let me mute the stream and just have it on. There you go, petty view. Don't I don't like that idea. Yeah, like,
yeah, wait, start streaming again. See, oh,
yeah, it's like, oh, people,
Okay.
oh, yeah,
alright.
no, like. And it's literally immediately after the art badge got added. An actual good
A good badge and said, "Boo."
an actual good
They
badge.
actually
Thanks,
added in some good
Twitch.
recognition.
Yeah, like something actually good, because you can even like individually credit each emote to an artist as well.
Yeah.
Which that's amazing. Why the hell is they add this?
It's
Oh,
Twitch.
Yeah,
It-
something funny about the crediting artists to badges.
Yeah.
For people like me, I make majority of my emotes are made by me.
Yeah.
I have to approve my own emotes for crediting myself for them.
That's so funny. Because like I know, like isn't it like if you decide to credit someone, they have to approve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know for a fact that once.
Which is a good thing. To
Oh no,
have.
I think that's a good thing because I know some people would probably get the idea of deciding to credit other people for whatever reason. So I think that's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
Um,
And
'cause,
also
like,
it lessens the Twitch questions of like, oh, who did your emotes? You can
Yeah.
click on the emote and there it is.
Yeah, see who did it. I think that like the art, that shit is awesome, and I know for a fact that like because I recently uploaded all of the new emotes that are coming out on Monday. Well, I'm assuming this would be out by the time I'm already doing that, but yeah, no, I'm getting new emotes uploaded, and I've had to credit Luna in every single one except the three emotes I've made, and the emote Roddy made, which I gotta credit him for that as well. The good old
the
suffer.
only emote that I can make
Yeah,
for other people.
Dude, you make a good
Yeah,
suffer emote though.
It's the only emote I need. Other
It's a
than the other two I have.
It's a
Don't
good,
call
and
it good. It's meant to be scuffed.
meanwhile, I also have to actually go back and figure out who the hell did the Smash Brothers stock emote for me because I forgot.
Somebody just like randomly send that to you or something.
Yeah, and I actually asked on Twitter, hey, can someone help me do a Smash Brothers stock icon commission? And out of all the bots I actually got someone who actually primarily does this, and I got it for like $10. I was really happy.
Damn.
Spend money and you don't know who it was.
It was like over a year ago.
Okay, and
There's fan art that I straight up don't even remember who the hell made it. Because
fan
like,
art is one
Damn.
thing. You gave money to this person.
yeah, but I don't
and you
even,
don't know them.
I don't even follow them. I just commissioned them. They just DM'd me saying, "Hey, I can do this." I'm like, "Cool, here's $10," and they did it. And I don't remember who did it, and so I have to go through my Twitter DMs to find out who it was.
Wow, that's awful. That's tragic.
Yeah, no, so I have to do that. I mean, again, I appreciate the fact that Twitch did that, an actual good Twitch feature. And then they decided to immediately add this stupid badge idea where it's like, okay, but why? Like again, the lurker one's fine. Lurkers are completely appreciated because the majority of the viewers you'll get on Twitch are lurkers.
Yeah. Just Twitch remove the watching without audio thing.
Yeah.
Nobody, and like who watches a thing without audio?
Exactly.
I'm going to deliberately set that badge as my global badge. But like actively talking in chats, responding to what streamers are actually saying. So it's like, I'm listening without audio, except I'm listening with audio.
I have subtitles on.
That's right. I forget that there's live subtitles that can happen.
Yeah.
I forget that's just a thing.
That's a thing. No one uses it, but it's a thing.
I've seen a few use it, actually.
Well, yeah, I know the deaf have used it. Because they need it.
I'm not talking...
But,
It's not where I was going with that, but yeah, okay, yep, yeah, fair enough.
Well, frickin' the deaf community need that shit, so...
Yeah, I know, that's why that's not where I was going, because it should be blatantly obvious. That's what...
There's gonna be people
What's the
that don't
initial
think about
reason
it.
why closed captions exist, Chris?
I know. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, bud. Very
No
cool.
problem. Oh, yeah, no, it's... Twitch, why? Why Twitch?
Because fuck
It's
you.
Twitch. Yeah, it's
Twitch
Twitch.
is
For every good decision we make, we need to make 10
Three
times
awful
more.
Yeah, 5 awful decisions. I mean, frickin', have they said anything about like that partner, like the partner program
No.
changes?
God, if they follow through with that, they're so fucked. They're so fucked if
The
they do that.
funniest thing about the partner program thing, Sykkuno, very big streamer.
Sykkuno move.
Yeah.
Sykkuno move.
It was in the talks, and he moved to YouTube not even like a week later.
Nice. Honestly,
The fact that they'd even consider such a shitty decision Yeah, nope.
Dude, when I see a bunch of my streamer friends actively saying they're moving the chatterbait over Twitch, then you know you have an issue.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
funny,
saying.
That's funny.
Oh,
though.
it's very funny.
I would do it just because it's funny.
It's very
Based on
funny.
OnlyFans has like the best payout rate for
That's
like
it's so a
like
bunch.
program creator.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have frickin' the friends that use OnlyFans. Frickin' they get great frickin' payout for that, and good for them. Good for them.
Linus Tech Tips makes off their OnlyFans.
At least $3. At least $3.
Hopefully more
then
than they need.
And then I know like a few friends of mine are also using like an alternate Twitch site. I don't know exactly what it's called. I know Glaze is using it, but I don't remember what it was called.
Oh yeah, that one. You told me
Yeah.
about it, and I watched
it was-
Glaze stream on it, and then Glaze ended stream, and then I closed it.
Yeah, no, frickin' I only have gone to that website specifically for Glaze. So
What's it called?
I have to double check. Torvo?
Oh, I was tempted to just go to that because like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, looking at it, it's literally just an alternate
Wait,
Twitch.
but like so far not making shitty decisions.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I'm
far.
on the website right now. It literally just looks like Twitch.
But it's
So-
free.
That's literally all we just have to wait for. Is just wait for like better alternatives.
Yeah, no. And then the annoying part is going to be moving audiences. That's the other big one. I mean, the main reason why I'm still doing Twitch is because the majority of my audience is there, and my stuff is actually currently going up quite a bit. Like each
That-
stream is just getting.
That's the same reason I'm on it, but also because third-party stuff like 7YT, Frankerface, and Better Twitch TV are still like on Twitch.
Mm,
And I know I know Ludwig's making a thing that makes YouTube streaming just like infinitely better, at least in regards to like chat and interaction with them.
well, I
and
know.
how things are laid
I know
out.
I know YouTube introduced raids just recently. I know they
Yeah.
just did that.
YouTube are making good decisions in which they're copying Twitch's good decisions.
Then they fucked
And
over
then they
their.
also make bad decisions.
Great decisions on their streaming side. They just make the worst.
Why is their
possible decisions
Why
for
is
the
their
video
UI shit?
platform.
How did they ruin their UI even more?
See, I haven't noticed a UI change.
I haven't noticed that either.
I'm going to take a. Have you seen how it looks like from other people?
I've seen it, and I've not gotten it.
I've
so-
gotten
haven't
it.
Seen it.
All right, I'm gonna post it. It looks god awful. Pretty much, they compressed everything to where the title would be. Here I posted. This is what it looks like now on my end.
Oh, you.
Yeah, it's gross. It's very gross. YouTube,
Is this
just go
supposed
back.
to like make it more like mobile version?
It looks like it would belong on mobile. I love how everything's like, let's just make everything look like a mobile version. Stop.
I like how they're
I'm
like,
not.
let's move the comments for like the 50th time.
My God, just go back to 2010 UI, dude. Just go back to 2010 UI.
Wait, no, the comments are over there.
Yeah, go back to 2010 UI. Literally, that was the best YouTube UI. Like, I'm just saying.
I gotta really like the modern day one, not the one that apparently we're going to get, but I really
The
like.
one
Well,
that
yeah,
we
no, that-
currently have. Yes, I
yeah,
agree with that.
The guys, the
really
one you guys still have. I've been cursed with it. I'm just waiting for someone to make a thing that's just bring back YouTube UI. Like the dislike button.
Wayback Machine, lol.
Oh yeah, yeah, choose that obviously.
Or just get a fucking, or just make a Chrome extension where it just like turns
Yeah, sure.
everything back.
Yeah, I mean, frickin', I'm sure someone will work on it. I have the YouTube dislike button again, thanks to extension. So
Did you finally get that?
I got it like a couple months ago.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've
There's
had it for a couple months.
There's someone who doesn't have it yet, and I'm trying to pester them. He's like, just
Yeah,
use.
like I know it's not fully accurate, but it's accurate enough.
So the way that plugin works, if I remember, is as they were building it before dislikes disappeared, they
Mhm.
were going through every YouTube video and actually like getting what dislike count they had.
Yeah.
And then from there, it only tracks dislikes from people who have the plugin.
Mm.
So it was accurate up till dislikes were taken down, and then from there,
For me, it's accurate enough because tutorial videos. That's the
Yeah.
it's the main reason why I think the getting rid of the dislike button was stupid. Because the amount of stupid tutorials that don't work. This is
And,
how
like-
you increase your RAM. You delete System 32.
You just download more of it.
Go to this website where you fill out this survey. Like they
you
got.
fill out another survey,
And you
and you keep filling out surveys. You don't actually get a product. You just keep filling out surveys, and I just keep getting money.
And then you call in our call-in center, and you buy us Google Play cards and Apple cards.
You give us your social security number. And then
also
you get
your firstborn child, as well as
and then you finally get your
Firstborn
Dr.
child.
Pepper mini fridge.
And after that, you'll be able to play on your computer.
Yeah.
My computer still won't work. Oh yeah, we scammed you.
And YouTube does nothing about those videos because now you can't see the dislikes. So dumb children.
No! Don't worry. We got rid of all the dislike raids. Now people can't just go to a video and dislike bomb it.
Yes,
we
because
got
if
rid
you
of that.
They can still
yes.
do that.
They
Yeah.
can still
Creators
do
can
that.
still see the dislikes.
Not only that, it's the fact that if you look at the top 20 most disliked videos on the internet, they're all done by corporations.
Yeah.
Most dislike bombs
You're
come from
protecting the
corporations.
small creators. No, you're not.
The only non-corporations that have been dislike bombed are still shitty people.
James Charles.
No, yeah. I was gonna try to make a
Yeah,
joke.
James-
I can't even jokingly defend James Charles. It's
No.
God damn it.
It's James Charles, dude. It's just us.
You know what's funny though?
What's up?
Is I still think that this is all like one big petty thing.
Over
from the
YouTube Rewind. Yep. It
I'm
100
pretty sure.
it 100% is, dude. I refuse to believe otherwise. YouTube's like shit. I can't believe that.
I mean, they
just
genuinely
Rewind.
thought that
was
rewind
good.
was going to be good. They genuinely thought it was a good
was-
rewind, and then they uploaded it, and everyone hated it.
And then the CEO's
most
kids
disliked-
saw it, and then they're like,
K-pop!
"Yeah, this fucking sucks."
Yeah, you know it's bad when your own children tell you that your corporation's video was garbage.
When you are
Dude.
like
Whoops.
the video sharing platform corporation.
Dude, look at guys. We got K-pop. We got K-pop.
And the response to that was just watch Mojo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when that didn't work,
So they got rid of the dislikes, and then they were like, "Well, we're just gonna do a YouTube Rewind. That's just a top 5."
And then PewDiePie said, "I'm just gonna take 3 editors, pay them, and make just a better rewind."
He literally made he made the best rewind, dude.
yeah.
That's so funny.
And
YouTube
also, fuck
Rewind
the
used-
2019 one for recognizing T-series past
True.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
True. But PewDiePie controversy. No.
Who cares?
Shut up. Yeah, who
He-
cares?
he
know it's
did
his
a dumb
marriage
thing.
anyways.
Yeah.
We won when it was the top 5 one, but it was still a shit video. Because they couldn't ignore the most liked videos, with 2 of them being PewDiePie.
Yep.
So they couldn't ignore it. They're like, ah, fuck, we have to actually acknowledge this guy. Shit. Yeah, no, that's the good stuff. Is there anything else we would like to discuss, or
2042.
Wait, what?
Battlefield 2042.
Clownfield
Battle-
2042. Let's go.
Clownfield 20. They don't even recognize it anymore. They're replacing anything they would like any whatever tournament or whatever they'd bring Battlefield 2042. They're just replacing it with Battlefield 5.
they straight up
They've
are
given up
ignoring?
on
They straight up
they
are
gave up.
ignoring the game.
They gave up.
That's
They threw in the towel. Battlefield 5.
Honestly,
just use that one.
That's just the EA way, though.
Yeah.
EA when the game isn't successful. Fuck, just throw it out. We're
Even
not
when
doing
it
this.
is successful, they just give up on it.
I guarantee we're
Here's
not
the last
getting another
one.
Battlefield game for at least 7 years.
I
Yeah.
am a sole believer that the only reason Apex is like still somewhat alive is because Respawn is working on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's
If
Oh,
the
that
how-
was,
other
oh,
if
how-
it was in completely in the hands of EA, it'd be dead. It'd be dead
Oh,
within
you're-
the first
I
year.
wouldn't have even touched it. No, I wouldn't.
You're an Apex Legends player, right, Rowdy?
Yeah.
Have you tried the mobile version yet?
No, I don't care about the mobile version.
Damn, I wanted to ask how that
I'm
is.
upset about it though,
Why? What's up?
because the mobile version has different game modes, and they're permanent.
That's so.
They
Did
have
they
a
introduce?
better training area than
Did they,
the PC version.
Did they introduce? Did they have? Do they have that that game mode you really liked that you said you wish was permanent?
Yeah,
I want
control.
99.
That's so.
Wait,
funny, dude.
control's permanent
on
in mobile?
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah,
I want.
That's so
I'm
funny.
and they don't
mad.
even have half the characters.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
That's so funny, dude.
That makes me angry.
it's like-
Once I get
Their training area is actually so much better too, because they actively have like areas in the training area where you can do better at the game, and it
That-
teaches you the game instead of just
That-
having like an open firing range and just here are the guns, I guess, whatever.
that's so funny.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
so
man.
mad.
it's awful.
I love Control. Control was so fun.
Yeah, and there's one specific game mode. There's a zombies mode, and it's
Oh.
it's a solo mode. It's set in the battle royale mode, and if you die, you become a zombie. Last 10 players alive
Hmm
have to escape.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was so fun, and it was the most that I played Apex like before I tried getting anybody into it.
yeah. I mean, freaking. Once I get my other PS4 and/or 5, I'm waiting for email. I plan on re-downloading Apex because I had it on PlayStation and I played it for a bit on PlayStation. Honestly, preferred it. It felt great with controller. Because I also had motion on PS4. It was great. And then my PS4 broke. Thanks, guy who had it beforehand. Thank you. Very
To be fair,
poggers.
that's like a what $130 PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
That was more than half off. You had to expect something was up with it.
yeah, it is what it is, though. I also just looks like I just paid for another sub for you, Roddy. Congrats! I just got the receipt from Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah,
Happy
congrats on
birthday.
congrats on the sub.
That's another thing, Twitch. Fuck you. Add singular month subs. I don't have
Jesus.
have enough of
Oh,
an income
true,
to
true.
pay for like an actual subscription service.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
just let me
tw-
pay for a month.
Yeah, Twitch.
I don't-
Honestly, can we just have like an auto like
An
just pay
auto-
for 1 month?
Yeah,
Like, cause like there's
like
people,
like a little toggle switch.
like sometimes I just throw a sub to friends, specifically so they can I can activate a hype train for them. Cause recently I was on my friend RC Scarlet's stream, and he was close to getting a fucking fuck, what's it called? A hype train. Thank you. And I just threw a
You
sub.
were
his
trying
way
to.
for
You
his next
couldn't think of the word hype train. You just
I
said
lit-
it.
Yeah, no. So I also found out I have short-term memory loss.
why we're that dumbass podcast.
True. Yeah, apparently that's just a thing us autistic people can just have. Because I got bored one day.
Same thing with us ADHD people. So hey.
Yeah, no. So I found that out. I'm like, oh, this explains everything. So yeah, no, I just have really bad short term. Long term is great. Short term, no.
My long term. My long term's also bad. I have this gap There's just this gap in the middle of my in the middle of my timeline of life where I just remember, and then beginning and end, it's just the fuck happened.
True.
I don't know what I did yesterday. I don't know what I did 15 years ago, but I can tell you what I did 7 years ago.
True. But yeah, no. Is there anything else we do wish to discuss, or
Oh, I think we're good.
you think we're good? Well, at
Me
least
looking for things to discuss.
we have a very set theme for today at the very least. So that
Yeah,
was
I
yeah.
very participated in
You
that
very
one.
much participated.
I didn't need to be here.
You didn't need to, but Ugly Sonic had to.
That is true. We did need.
We
to.
had to have Ugly Sonic.
We're gonna
Honestly,
credit
Roddy,
Ugly Sonic in the
Roddy,
as a guest.
Roddy, I want you to promise me this: if there's ever a week where one of us main three are missing, put an Ugly Sonic in the empty spot. Just every time someone's missing, we just put fucking Ugly Sonic in their place.
I could just cover my camera because my camera has a cover.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it's just Ugly Sonic.
It's just Ugly Sonic. He's
Look
our
at
he's
those-
our
look at those lips. Look at those lips.
he's beautiful.
He's a saint.
His eyes are blue. They're not
Well,
green.
Well, they're blue because he's charging up his energy.
Ah, right. The movie stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say that's actual movie stuff.
True.
That's not even an Ugly Sonic thing. That's just the movie.
Thank you all for watching that dumbass podcast.